game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. James Pierce. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Complete. It's Johnson. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the Saints punter now. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Let's go now.
Back to Robinson now on first down. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. The Falcons had 10-6 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
19 yards. That's another Falcons.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. These 2 teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Penix. The throw for Tony is intercepted. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, the other direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
They'll swing this out to Tony. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw, Penix. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
They'll throw with Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We're seeing quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have. And I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good.
So Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
31-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside. Defense.
So Obviously, they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
First down, New Orleans.
An inside give to Jones. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. Shuck.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35.
Working out of the gun here. Shuck. There's Chris Olave.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Now a timeout as they tend to the injured player. And not the man they would want to see. That's Chris Olave getting medical attention. Throwing. Shuck.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Falcons, 13.
Your throw. Here's Shuck. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So out come the Falcons now.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Robinson.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
Now Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Falcons first down.
To the air, Penix. They're going right back to Hamler.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Saints' 20-yard line.
They're looking to throw. Penix. Quick slant to Hamler.
So just 3 yards on the completion there.
It's a gain of 3.
And that'll bring us to a third and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw again is Penix. That is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he'll be marked out a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon.
Touchdown. Michael Penix keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Saints 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calling.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down. The 25 there.
2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll set up to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's a gain of 8.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
11-yard line.
Here's the option.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Couldn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Saints' 1-yard line.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown.
Here's Groupie for the PAT.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Here's Penix. That's complete to Mooney.
A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Oh, that is incomplete.
So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for a time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports. Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back. To the action.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll pitch it to Robinson. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Working to put a drive together.
He'll begin the drive with a give to Jones.
Able to slither by. And he's taken down. Not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here's Shuck. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
First down.
Up the middle, Jones.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Now Shuck.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Saints are able to add on to that lead. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Looking to put a drive together.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
He'll get this to Hamler over the middle.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Now Leary. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, we got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. A give to Jones. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shuck now to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
Here's Leary.
At the 30-yard line.
A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And Edwards trying to push forward, but unsuccessful. They stop him short of the marker.
A loss of a yard.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good for the Falcons. 1st down.
Throwing is Leary. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Ray McLeod, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing now, Leary. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for the Falcons.
They'll run here with Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Again, it'll be Algier. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. K.J. Hamler. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Oh, able to avoid him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave, 73 yards. And the Saints use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. A point after, good by Groupie.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cowboy 80.
Starting the drive with Algier.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Falcons, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw with Leary.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Gain of 15 yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 40.
To throw is Leary. To the right side and intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Off the play fake, Shuck.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Here we go, set. 60 right.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
Play action, Shuck.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Saints.
Let's go now. Set, go.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Past the 20. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Again, it's Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This a 27-yard attempt here. And his kick is indeed good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
On the ground with a tight end. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Blake Grupe for the Saints field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
3rd and 1.
Leary now going to look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Recovered by New Orleans.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
So this one a